Daily, I struggle with focusing. I struggle with getting the simplest task done. And you ask yourself why? Well, my mind runs a million miles a minute. I'm always thinking of all kinds of things. I can never seem to sit still. I'm really fidgety. I can't sit still for any moment of time. So recently, about a year ago, I went to the doctor to find out why this is. Why am I having trouble succeeding? The doctor told me I needed to go see a psychiatrist. Or a therapist, I'm sorry. So I went and I was diagnosed with ADHD. 30 years, never knew I had it. Had the symptoms there, but I wasn't aware of it. So today, I'm going to make you aware of the symptoms and what exactly ADHD is. ADHD is one of the most common neurodevelopmental disorders of childhood. It is usually first diagnosed in childhood and often lasts until adulthood. ADHD is not having the ability to pay attention, control impulse, and you're overly active. As you can see, I can barely stand still right now. That is a symptom of ADHD. It's something I've had to live with my whole life. But now that I've talked to somebody and I know the symptoms, I'm able to cope with it somewhat. Yeah, it took me a long time to prepare this speech and get everything ready because I was having trouble focusing, but I was aware of it. I have medication. I talk to a therapist. I have ways to mediate ADHD. Some of the symptoms of ADHD are inattention, hyperactivity, impulsivity. So you ask yourself, what exactly is ADHD? Well, it's all of that. Inattention, not being able to focus, not being able to pay attention to one thing at a time, such as reading a book, reading a newspaper. Not even just reading, watching a movie, listening to your spouse talk. ADHD can lead to a lot of things. It can lead to marital problems, because you're not paying attention to your spouse, maybe getting irritable really easy. It also can lead to bad parenting, not paying attention to your kids are running around when you should have been paying attention. It can lead to other problems. It could lead to your success. Maybe you can't get through college because you can't focus, or can't sit still in a class, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? It can affect a lot of things. So, Professor Joseph Bergman, a professor at Harvard, said that ADHD may be one of the costliest medical conditions in the U.S. Evaluation, diagnosing, and treating, but it improves the quality of life. But in all reality, it saves the country billions of dollars. And he said this because if you can treat it, then some of the smartest people have ADHD. So if they're treated well, and they're helping to focus, and they can, maybe one day cure cancer. Who knows? Just a thought. Approximately 11% of children between 4 and 7 have been diagnosed with ADHD as of 2011. The percentage of children with ADHD continues to rise. Went from 7.8% in 2003 to 9.5% in 2007 to 11% in 2011. Wow, keeps going up. There are natural medications to heal ADHD, such as going to therapy. They'll give you ways to cope with it and ways to mediate it. Or you can get medication, such as Adderall, Ritalin, and there's other ones, but I didn't write them all down. But there's medications to help you. So if you have ADHD, speak up. Go talk to somebody. It can't hurt. I mean, if you don't agree with what they say, okay. But you never know. The struggle is real with ADHD, and just know there's a way to get help. So if you have symptoms of it that I've discussed,